Delhi population, if you count suburbs, is about 28 million, which makes it the third largest capital city agglomeration after Tokyo and Jakarta. Also, there are two parts, Old Delhi and New Delhi. New Delhi was founded in 1911 when the King of Great Britain, George V, came here to be declared the Emperor of India. For such an occasion, Delhi, a center of a province at the time, got its first railroad. Reconstruction of the whole city followed. In 1931, New Delhi became the capital of India. Old Delhi is still largely the city of slums. Arshid and Lukash invited me to their place in Old Delhi. See how narrow the stairs are. I can hardly squeeze in here, hardly walk. Also, gotta wash my head. The building is more than 100 years old, and it's never been renovated. How long has your family been here?
Maybe 95 years. My family and my old younger generation living here.
Personal lodgings are not small. They are tiny. See, Arshid has been living in this room for 15 years now. The size of it is about 4 or 5 square meters. There's a TV.
Yes.
Do you watch it? Does it work? Where do you sleep?
Yeah.
Here. So you put something on this?
The bed sheet.
They put mattress on the floor. All his personal stuff is also here. Up here too, shoes and whatever else he owns. Unreal. There's no window whatsoever. No glass at all. You can watch the building falling apart in real time.
It is so much dangerous for living here. Because it's so old building, that's why I'm saying to that. And this is very dangerous from living here.
It wasn't an especially horrible building, but most houses in Old Delhi are like that. Arshid works nearby. His job is to find car parts in piles of scrap metal. You can find rich people even in that sort of housing. This door looks stronger than the wall around it. First thing you notice in the streets of Delhi is how polluted the air is. It's a mist of dirt. Sometimes you can't see farther than 10 or 15 meters. Smog is so thick, it feels like breathing is in a freshly renovated apartment with cement particles still in the air. It's in your nose, it's in your mouth, on your skin. Dirt is everywhere. There's no need to say a lot about how dirty the city is. All facts are well known. Here we are in Delhi's Central Park. Look at that. People are having fun. Hi, guys. Hi. But look around at that lawn. It's all covered with wraps, tissues, some sticks, all sorts of trash. People are sitting in the midst of all this trash. They're just chatting and having a good time. It's a regular park that could be nice, right in the middle of the city, the good part of it. But it's filthy. So much trash here. It's almost a dump. This is true for the whole country. If you look at any list of the most polluted cities of the world, you would find only Indian names there. Air is never clear. Often, you can't see the building right next to you. It does not make for nice pictures. There's this cool American movie, Get Shorty. I do recommend somebody there says smog is the reason behind amazing sunsets of LA. Same here. Smog is the reason behind fucking amazing sunsets of Delhi. They are breathtakingly beautiful. Delhi is a very segmented city. Different parts vary greatly by its wealth and safety. Delhi has many half-closed, half-elite parts, almost reservations. That is one of those right here. House Casa is the hipster part of New Delhi. The entrance is barred. Random people can't just get in there. There's also a guard with a stick. And also, 1, 2, 3, 4 more men open and close the road. 4 is the bare minimum to handle such a complicated task. Among those reservations, one does stand out. Glamour Island in the city of Smog, unattainable dream for almost everybody who lives in Delhi. Aero City. There's a real security post on the way in. Guys, we are entering Delhi's most exotic part. There are a few places like that in all of India. For many city dwellers, it's a common thing. Clean cafes with unbroken furniture, clean lawns, a fountain, and no trash lying around. Guys, I'm not sure if you feel this contrast as I do. Here in Aero City, just imagine, literally 500 meters from here, it's like that. Traffic is hellish here. No sidewalks. And in here, it's paradise on earth. A gardener is watering trees. Look at this road. It's like we're not in India. No rush, careful, safe driving, and see that? No cars parked in the wrong places. Aero City is a different world altogether. Non-Indian part of Delhi. Clean walkways, tidy benches. Locals come here to make a picture with a bench that isn't broken. I kid you not. Trendy cafes, cool places, everything tidy and looked after.
Not allowed camera.
We can film here.
No, please.
Oh, why?
Yeah.
This is the most guarded part of Delhi. Policemen, security cameras, cement fence all around it, whatever it takes to keep regular Indians out. The number of security guards here is crazy. Turn gates are everywhere. You can pass between zones within Aero City only like that. So no stranger can get here even occasionally.
Where are you from?
Started as an East Coast vibe, now I'm worldwide. We got this bitch going crazy. I used to take the Mazda for a drive, now I'm on the 405 like it's fuck you, pain.
This is Zahira, the largest slum in Delhi. A few million people live in here, in what is essentially half-built huts. You could say that Zahira slums hold a strategic place in Old Delhi, where two railroads meet. Railway is both a place to live and a place to work, selling food to passengers, and it serves as a toilet. This is probably the most famous station in Delhi, at least in its suburbs, Zahira. Most train robberies happen when a train passes through this station, whether it stops or just passes by. Kids jump into trains, grab whatever is left by the windows or near the doors, and jump off. The authorities had to hire a group of guards specifically to get on the train when it passes this station to protect passengers from thieves.
Yeah.
Sometimes passengers catch thieves too. This man is held by hands. At first, he asked to let go and then not to. The train moves on high speed and he's trying to hold on to the grid with his teeth. In 2016, there was the biggest train robbery in India in modern times. Thieves cut a hole in the roof, got into the car where cash was stored, and stole almost $1 million. It took more than 2 years to find them in the slums. You can go into hiding in these places for your whole life. There's an unwritten code of honor here which prohibits cooperation with police in such matters, no matter what authorities do. They told it to me, but are afraid to speak on camera. This building belonged to a criminal. The authorities destroyed the house as a punishment for the crime. What's more, usually relatives of a criminal also lose their homes. They get destroyed. It is considered the hardest punishment possible. People have nowhere to live. I agree, it is rough to erase the house. Everybody is left in the street. The criminal and his whole family and his relatives too. But that's the local way to fight crime. Local guides guide me through the streets of Zahira, Chan, Ahmed, and Gulu. I've been told that I need a guide here, though everybody looks incredibly friendly here. Okay, this one is not, but maybe he is surprised to see a foreigner. By the way, barbershops, let's call it like that, are hugely popular in the slums. Houses are so close to each other that sometimes you can't see the sky, and it feels like you're walking not outside, but inside. The roof is so low, I scratched my head. The exact number of houses and people here remains unknown. A few years ago, there was a plan to erase these slums. Officials counted 48,000 houses with huge families of 7, 8, 9, 10, and more kids in each. It's not an easy filming ground. Wherever you point your camera, kids appear and pose for you. It's incredible how many kids there are here. It feels like you're walking through a huge kindergarten, only it's decrepit, falling apart and filthy. It is different from any kindergarten in that nobody cries here. Kids of Zahira, as any slum kids, know that it doesn't make sense. Parents are at work, and girls who are 5 or 6 years old do all the housework and tend to toddlers. Look at that. His eyes are not in makeup. They are lined with some kajal. It's made out of burnt oil to protect child's eyes. It's not makeup. It's medicine to protect eyes from infections. To make a kajal, women dip cotton into oil, set it on fire, and stifle at once to get soot. Then they add sandalwood and camphora. These days, any eyeliner is called kajal. It's the most favorite makeup item. It's so popular that kajal became a personal name for girls. One of the most popular actresses is Kajal Agarwal. Guys, it's so many of you, so many kids here. See, children are everywhere. Wherever you look, you see kids. Their favorite game is this peg top. They call it latu. This square is in the center of the Zahira slums. It's the trash square. See? Trash stays here for decades. No exaggeration. Here, and nobody knows how deep the dump is.
This dump is poisonous. Lead, chemicals. My eldest daughter is in the hospital and my second one is homesick. See how many mosquitoes are there? And how many rats? That is the reason for all illnesses.
Yeah, lots of rats there. Sometimes they're everywhere.
Because of the dump, walkways in Zahira also rise higher. See, this hut has been here for a number of decades, and the walls got lower. Then the walkway. See that? Inside, it's simple, to put it mildly. One light bulb for 2 rooms. This is both a kitchen and a bedroom. They cook here, then they put a mattress and sleep on it. These holes in the wall are a source of light in this room. This is what they eat. That's 2 portions for the day. For yourself, count how many. Most kids here take full care of themselves since they are 5 or 6 years old, looking for food and money wherever they can.
That's our school. But it's closed today.
The next door.
Slum kids never skip school because they get food there. This was filmed on a different day in a different school. Kids love eating from one plate. The school has enough plates for everybody, but it is a tradition. That's a school canteen. Lots of space. Few kids in there. Lessons are over. Most kids are gone. Bye, guys. Heard that? Fun fact, all bridges in Delhi have this fence to stop people from throwing trash into the river. But drivers still try to do it. So you often see trash bags hanging on the fence that somebody tried to throw over the fence into the river. Imagine that. The river Jamuna or Yamuna, both options are correct, that flows through Delhi is a clean and beautiful river up to the first bridge. From then on, it's a toxic liquid. Levels of lead, toxins, all sorts of biological waste are through the roof. Filters and cleansing systems of Delhi were not planned for 28 million people. Almost half of all sewage waste goes straight into the river. Now and then you can see what looks like ice, but it is chemical foam, and people take bath in it. Jumna is considered a sacred river, and it feeds into the Ganges. A dip in Jumna liberates you from the pains of death. Banks of the river inside Delhi are covered with the poorest city slums. No sewage, no electricity. It is almost Stone Age in here. This is incredible. We are in one of the biggest cities of the world, and it feels like a primitive village. Look at these huts made of straw held together with rope, covered with clay. People literally sleep on the ground in these straw huts. This isn't an ethnography setup. This is real life of a major city in the 21st century. This woman cooks on a stone. That's rough. She cooks with this liquid filth. She just uses it as water to make some food for her kids. Horror. Here they prepare clay to fix houses. Clay huts are considered luxury, unlike simple straw roofs. There's zero light in here. Just some holes in the ceiling and the single doorway let in the light. She works in this half-lit room and in complete darkness after sunset. There's no grid here. People of some means use sun energy. This is a local hospital. This girl just had her IV. This is how a bathroom looks in one of the biggest cities in the world. Kids use some plastic bag as a boat or play cricket with whatever they have. You won't find any gadgets or TV here, but look how tidy they all are. As tidy as kids can be. This kid is wearing gold chain and a very particular about his tidiest haircut to look nice on film. See how good the haircuts are. That girl in the hospital, her eyes are sad, but she wears makeup. People take a lot of care of their looks and their houses. See how they decorated the facade of this slum house. Flowers on this side, an apple on the other side, and just look at this doorway. They have no money to buy the door, but the curtain is nice. No money to buy paint, just make patterns in the clay. They try to make interiors nice, too. These supports are made of some trash, but they are covered with some nice plastic. They draw palms, decorate with flowers. Shelves have patterns, too. They try to make it as nice as they possibly can. Look at that, some sort of storage styled as a fireplace. See how tidy the dishes are. This tidiness is the rule in every house. What about you? This house has no electricity, no appliances. It's just a hut made of straw, covered with clay. This is a richer house. The doorway is decorated. They have a wooden door. They found a piece of plywood to make a door instead of a curtain. Inside, the ceiling is covered with fabric. The mirror is nice. Hello, hello. Guys, she drinks water from this well. The well goes into the river. We are like 20 meters away from the river. See how much foam there is in it. Ah, awful. It's really awful. Just looking at it made me sick. This water is very dirty. Not just dirty, this water is poisoned. They drink this water, poisoned water. I could buy a bottle of water for the girl, or a crate of bottles, and pretend I'm so good, but this will not be a good deed. This water will last for a day, a week. How awful. This water is literally toxic, not dirty, not having some sediment. It has chemical toxins in it. Children drink it every day just like that. What do you think of India? This country is so colorful, and we just started to explore. Get ready for a crazy episode about Mumbai, the city of millionaires in the slums. Trust me, you've never seen it like that. So follow us on social media. I'm always glad when you like and comment. We're moving on. Let's go.